Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Ralph Michelle from Cyber Trading University. Just want to talk with you about a trade that we took this morning with our traders in our chat room, and talked about actually even in our morning meeting. We do have our free morning meeting from 9:15 in the morning every day. So if you want to join us, it's free. Just click in here, go to Cyber Trading University, and just click into our free morning meeting. And then when the morning meeting ends, we were talking about some trading regarding a stock that showed up in our watch list. And with the chat room that we offer here to our students, we were talking about Riverbed. And so looking at the execution platform, we had Riverbed pop up in our radar list here, our top 20. And so at about 10 o'clock this morning, I had talked about this consolidation that we saw in Riverbed. And when it broke out of this consolidation to the upside, we'd be looking to trade this thing long. So basically looking at an entry of 24.27 to 28, somewhere in there. So what we had happen was right around this 10.15 level, we had a support bounce right off of 25. We got in at about 26 and change, just 26 cents, and we took a long position. And so the thought process is that we had a stock that bounced, that pushed down, found a support, came up to resistance. It kind of consolidated, and when it breaks out of this resistance, we're looking to see if this will continue to push higher. So then what it did was it found a support line based off of old resistance becoming new support, getting in here, and then we just ran this trade. And so we pushed this thing with a stop loss of about 4 cents below. So our stop was actually just around here at 19 cents, so 6 cents below actually, and just letting this thing go long and letting the trend continue. And if it broke the trend, we would get out. And so what we saw was a nice little pullback. But where did it stay? It stayed right above our support line. We were still in this trade, and stayed above our stop. And then we had a nice little push back up to resistance. And then when it came back down, it made another higher low, and then broke out of that resistance. And then we just kept going. So from 26 cents, let's just call it 27 because we did get in between, we started pushing this thing and moving our stop loss up. So what was a 6 to 8 cent stop loss, depending on where you put your stop, we then pushed our stop loss to just below this resistance, which became new support. So now we're locking in profit with a stop loss at 48 cents. Then when it went sideways again, we locked another stop loss in, barring any gap down at about 67, 68 cents, right along here. See this line? Basically staying below support, and then just staying in the profitable trade, keep pushing along as this train keeps going down the tracks. And then we again see we got old resistance becoming new support, new support. Now we're pushing this trade through lunch, which we typically don't hold through lunch, but this was going in a great direction. We moved our stop loss up a third time, getting it just below $24.90, staying here right around $24.88. 87 was actually my number, and boom, right there. See that? The low was 89 cents. Didn't get stopped out, did we? Because we thought we were going to, but that stop being at 87 cents kept us in. Again, keeping it below support. Came down, hit it again as support. And then, so here we go again. Back down to that level. Again, the low keeping us in. And then it pushed higher, and then it broke out of resistance. So then we keep pushing with the stock in the direction it's going, keeping our stop losses in place and allowing us to stay within the trade. And this currently is continuing to push higher and higher. So from a stock that got us in at 24.27, we're up $1, and we've held this thing pretty much all day, and all we've done is move our stop loss up and up and up. And so barring any gap down, my stop loss will be just below this 26 cent level, and if it breaks, then I'll take my almost $1 per share. If it continues to run, I'll close it out by the end of the day. But this is a classic example of letting a stock run and keeping your stop losses in place and allowing them to move in your direction. And when it hits your target, continue to move your stop losses up. So this is again how we teach our traders to do these things correctly. And another trade, I guess again we're still in this. Barring any gap down, we will look at we'll look at getting out with a very nice profit. Again, come find us here at cybertradinguniversity.com. Come check us out at our free morning meetings at 9:15, and we look forward to talking with you soon. Take care.